Episode 2, Bad Days. It's Friday. Um, we're going to start with some motivation this time. Everybody wake up. Everybody wake the fuck up. No matter what pronoun you prefer, wake the fuck up. This is America. You can buy an AR-15. You can marry your cousin. You can buy some weed. You can chop your dick off all in the same day. Only here in America. Women can drive. Women can vote. You can't do that in other places. There's a 3-year-old Chinese kid building iPhones right now for 10 cents on the dollar. Not here in America. We love our kids. And you know what? Today's special. It is the last Friday of 2022. Fuck this year. Let's start 2023 off right with a bang. Go out, hit that girl up, not on some creepy shit. Hit that guy up. Grab your dicks, grab your vaginas, grab your prosthetics, grab whatever you need to grab. And let's fuck 2023 up. Let's do it. Let's do it. Because fuck Russia, or I don't know, fuck Putin, and fuck Kanye. Alright guys, episode 2. Thank you for listening to Friday motivational speech, I guess. I don't know. So we got a mic now, and we got some lights. Shout out the homie. He told me not to use his name, because, this stuff might have fallen off a truck or something. I think we're at like 16 views of episode 1 since I last checked. It hasn't even been up for 24 hours. And I had 6 people respond to me, hit me up since then. Hey, love it, keep doing it, Had one guy, say, hey, maybe you could do this better. And I appreciate that, because this is for you guys. We're just going to talk about life. We're going to, figure this shit out together. And today we're going to talk about bad days, because I had one today. Everyone has bad days, and everyone's definition of a bad day could be different. You could get fired from a job, or you could be in 10th grade and figure out you have to pay child support. Not that I can relate, but I might know a guy. Your girlfriend or boyfriend broke up with you. You came out of the closet and your parents didn't accept you. Bad days. Everyone's, or a bomb could have fell on your house. Your house could have set off. Everyone's definition of a bad day is different. But everyone has them, no matter what made that bad day happen, everyone has them. The only thing you can do is really, once you know it, there's 2 ways to go about it. You could do nothing and dwell on it, or you could learn from it and try to prevent more bad days like this to happen again. I can remember 3 bad days, top 3. Today's one of them. I'm not going to go into details, but today's one of them. Woke up, shit happened, but I had a haircut appointment. My cousin, he's been cutting my hair since I was 13. He's a year older than me. Shout out to him. I had an appointment with him. I showed up. I didn't cancel. I drove, the 25 minutes it took to get to his barbershop. He accidentally scheduled me for what he thought was an available appointment. I didn't have anything to do. We grabbed lunch. We hung out. We had an oregano break, and then he cut my hair. We just talked about life. I didn't even tell him I was having a bad day. We were just reminiscing because, I just moved back to LA. Reminiscing, That's one good way to fix a bad day, is talk to a friend. Go out, talk to somebody. Go to a bar, talk to a bartender. They're paid. They're literally they're gonna talk to you for a good tip if it's a decent bartender and it's an empty bar. Hit up your friend. Hit up your friend. I've had days where I have a bad day and I'm stuck somewhere and I don't have anybody because my friends aren't hitting me up. Not because they're ignoring me, but because, they're busy. They got their own lives. They could be having a bad day. They don't want to talk to anybody. That's the second route you could go, is just dwell on it. Make it even worse. I'm guilty of that too. I've made bad days super worse numerous times, to the point where it's affected other people, and to include people that I love. And as you get older, you just learn how to dwell. One bad day could lead to an alcohol addiction. I can admit that. I would binge drink. I'm talking 16 claws a night playing Warzone with my roommate. Uh, and like 10 shots or something like that. Bad. I had a very bad experience with alcohol because of a bad day. Because of a bad day. Whether I was the reason for these bad days, and I acted out. I acted like a child. And now that I'm older, I realize that, and I'm not gonna let this bad day that I'm having today change anything. I had a good conversation with my cousin, who cut my hair. Came home, sat down. A guy I served with called me. We chatted up for about 15 minutes, bullshit talking, making future plans, stuff like that. Uh, and that made my day happy, because one good thing that I noticed about me recently is when I reconnect with people, with friends, and we reminisce. Like that makes me happy. Whatever hormone causes happiness, like serotonin. Yeah, I get like a serotonin rush. Um, but not everyone has somebody to talk to. Not everyone has somebody to talk to. So maybe you need to, go for a drive. Just clear your head. That's fine. Observe people, watch people. If you're driving around in LA, you're seeing people homeless. You could be homeless watching this right now. In the streets of LA. But you know what? There's somebody scared to practice their own religion right now in their country because they could get executed for it. We can make fun of our president over here. I wonder how many bad days the presidents have had, whether you're, an overgrown Oompa Loompa or a man with Alzheimer's, Like, imagine how many bad days those guys have. They're old and just say some shit they don't mean. Everyone has bad days. Uh, you lash out. I lashed out. Alcohol addiction. That, led to more bad decisions. Deteriorated my health. Deteriorated relationships. Because of that, I got out of the Marine Corps. Uh, you know, because of a bad day. Because I wanted to get too drunk. I had a drug problem after another bad day. I'm not going to go into details about what drugs. It wasn't no needles or no crystal or anything, but I did temporarily have a drug problem. I realized that, and that's when after a month or so, I was like, I got to make a change in my life because I'm going to either end up dead or hurting myself, and I didn't want that. So I made a huge life change because of that. But just those bad days, you lash out or, you learn from it. And today was definitely a bad day. Something life changing to me happened. Like I said, I'm not going to go into detail, but, I could have lashed out. I could have, went to the bottle. I could have, looked for some type of drug to use maybe, but I didn't, I went to my haircut appointment. Even my cousin, even, misscheduled me, and I still just hung out. I was there for almost 2.5 hours, but I had a good time. We talked, we had an oregano break, and we had a good time. But yeah, the day started off bad. I slept in. That's already, when you sleep in, that's a bad day. I woke up, I wasn't feeling too good. I was like, I'm gonna get a couple more hours of sleep. And then, shit happened, and then I was like, I shed my tear. I took my deep breaths, and I put some fucking, pants on and went to my haircut appointment. That's all you can do on a bad day. It's all you could do. Make it better. One thing I hate to say, and if you're younger watching this, if you're, just became, an adult, or you're coming into adulthood, one thing my mom used to tell me was time will, fix things. It won't fix all things, but it'll fix things. You'll learn how to deal with stuff. You'll learn how to deal with this stuff. And when you're having that bad day and you hear that, you're like, shut the F up. I'm not trying to fucking, listen to that bullshit. I'm having a bad day. You're going to lash out. You have to try to prevent that. Because that can destroy a relationship, leads to more bad days. So, when something bad happens to you, if you know what you have to do to fix it, do it. It might take, a few seconds. It could take a few minutes. It could take hours, days, weeks, months, years. Or it'll never get fixed. But, hey, with that time, you'll learn how to manage those feelings. I know, if you're young, you're going to hate to hear it, but now that I'm 25, I realize that shit. And I screwed over a lot of people in the past. I was a troublemaker, when I was in high school. And even middle school. I was a troublemaker. You know how many bad days I fucking probably gave people for, like, vandalizing property, just doing what skaters would do. How many bad days did I fucking cause? So, I try to manage my emotions to the best of my ability, but, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you're just going to fucking lash out. It is what it is. I'm not saying I'm never going to lash out again. I know I'm going to. But if you could prevent it, if you could stop yourself, if you could stop and process your thoughts really, really quick, you'll catch yourself in the right moment, I had a bad day. I had a good time with my cousin. My buddy called me. My veteran buddy called me. I was a good conversation. I'm about to go meet another old friend for a drink and an oregano break. After this, I could have said fuck the podcast. I could have said fuck episode 2. But I'm going to try to go for Wednesdays and Fridays, with this. Keep it under 20 minutes. I got plans. I'm going to keep that to myself for now. But I'm not doing this for clout or money. This is just me talking to you listening. You'd be driving to work right now. We're at 13 minutes right now. This is your drive to work. Spill that coffee on your lap. Slap you, wake up. This is a listen. You're a fly on the wall. Listen to me rant. And maybe you'll get something out of this. Maybe you could share it with somebody. Maybe somebody just needs to hear that someone else goes through this stuff. Because sometimes I need that. And that's why I do seek attention. And what I've noticed about myself is when I'm alone is when I hurt others more, and even myself is when I'm alone. Yeah. I have a good set of friends. My family's awesome. I have them. I know I have them. I should utilize them more to not be alone. My dad's in the backyard having a beer right now. I could be there, smoking a bowl of oregano or something, I know my friends are busy. They have their own lives. I can't be mad at them. You just can't be mad. No, not every bad day is not gonna. When you're trying to fix it, sometimes it's not gonna work out. But that's just the way life is. My phone's blowing up. I gotta put lotion on. Socks and shoes. I put my socks on, then my shoes. Sock, shoe. None of that sock, shoe bullshit. But yeah, I'm going to try to do this every Friday, every Wednesday, Hump Day motivation, Friday motivation. It's, tomorrow is literally the end of the year. And then next week, it's a new year. And, maybe we'll talk resolutions or something. I don't know. But, thanks for listening. You haven't had to listen to me talk about... Oh, by the way, this is my throne. This is my toilet. See? I spend a lot of time here. I can talk. I can think. This is, with the guy that ponders, this is my pondering chair. But anyways, this is my bathroom. I have inspirational people to me on the walls. Signed gloves by Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali, stuff like that. But yeah. Uh, LGBTQ, I fuck with you. Um, Smoke weed or oregano. I don't know if YouTube's gonna take this down for saying that. Political stuff. Uh, Stay black. Um, Train the police better. End fucking racial hate. Kanye's been on some shit. But yeah, we're gonna end it at that. Salute.